Hello, New Black Wall Street. This is your presiding partner, ERGJ, the Intelligent Investor, and this is going to be our weekly address, and it's going to be kind of abnormal than a normal weekly address just because of the huge growth that we've seen. And so it's bittersweet, tough love. Some people are not going to like this message. That's fine. I do inspire, motivate, but I also keep it real. And today is just going to be a keep it real kind of message. And so I really want to start by highlighting a few people because they have actually inspired me. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, one, I'm going to talk to you guys about attitude, action, how we vibe, how we move. And I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about why we are in the position that we're in today, or most of us, and that's why most of us are broke. And so our target, is really low to middle class, citizens, and trying to help you to understand how the wealthy people get to being wealthy and how they stay wealthy, and how we can do the same thing if we just act the way that they act. And so I really want to start on the positive side of things, which is I recently had a guy that joined our group who was just, who was really, really like, I got to change. I got to do something different. I want to make my financial life better. And so he reached out and he asked a lot of questions, and we answered those questions. And one of the things he asked is, well, what book should I read? And so we suggested this book, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. And many of you guys have it. But I don't want to just talk about the book. I want to talk about his reaction. So we mentioned this book to him. We recommended this book to him. And guess when he went and got the book? He went and got it immediately. And so this is a guy that reached out for help, took advice, and he acted immediately. This is the type of attitude that I want to associate myself with. Someone that's serious about his financial future. See, we have a lot of people in this group that are seriously not serious. I am only going to focus my energy and my time, which is the most valuable asset that I have, with people that are serious about their financial future. So he went and got this book immediately. Immediately. Now, just yesterday, I presented a challenge, a weekend challenge, which is to just post a quick video about what the New Black Wall Street means to you. And guess what we saw? We saw just a few people who responded immediately. Guess who I'm going to be concerned about? Guess who I am going to focus my attention on? It's going to be on those people who respond immediately. Why? Well, in this game of making money, in this game of wealth, it's the people who respond immediately that make money. Let me give you an example. 3 weeks ago, we talked on one of our conference calls. I presented a pick, and we went through why I presented that pick. We had a conversation about a little known company called Kihu, and we did a tail of the tape. We did a comparison between Apple, the big company that everyone knows about, and Kihu, a company that no one knows about. There were a couple people on that call who responded immediately. And guess what? They made like a 10 to 15% return in 3 weeks. Another example, we had another company that I brought up and that we talked about. This is another company called CIG. It was a Brazilian electricity company. We went through all the technicals, the fundamentals on the call. And guess what? There were some people on the call who responded immediately. And guess what? They're currently up. I don't know. I know when I mentioned it was $4 a share. I think it's $4.60 or $4.70 now. If you take $1 on top of $4, that's 25%. You do the math. They responded immediately. See, there are many people in this group who use this word that I hate so much, and that has caused many of us to be broke. And that word is soon. I'll do it soon. Oh, I'll do it one day. I'll get to it. I'm not really interested in vibing with you. I'm not really interested in pouring my life into you because you're seriously not serious. And this group is for people that is serious about not only their finances, but making a difference, making a generational impact. And so I don't want this message to be all bad, but I'm just trying to tell you, I'm concerned about the people that, I'm concerned about everybody, but I'm rolling with people who are serious about making an impact, serious about making money, serious about being wealthy. See, I've learned that there's two stages to a movement. And you have the people that are within that movement, and you have two levels. You have the people that are interested and the people that are committed. Well, guess who I'm rolling with? See, interest, it shows up in conversation. Commitment, it shows up in behavior. So I want to talk a little bit about behavior as well, because quite a few of you have asked about, well, what's the vision of this group? Where are we going? And quite honestly, I put that in videos already. You won't even take the time to scroll through and watch videos. Matter of fact, if you look to the right of the group, there's a little section called description. Won't even take the time to read that. Up at the top of the group, there's a pinned video that goes through a lot of that. Won't even take the time to look at the video. One of the reasons why many of us are broke right now is because of neglect. Neglect. Let me give you an example. Many of us have retirement plans, 401ks, IRAs, TSPs, which we're going to talk about in the Monday call. Some of you haven't even looked at that in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You have absolutely no idea what's going on with your money. Your money. Neglect. Some of you have come to the group and have been riding with the group. Maybe you jump in the group sometimes and look, maybe you don't. But what I do know is that when we post things, you won't even hit the like button. You won't even congratulate somebody on the step. You won't even participate. Neglect. See, we want the fruit of the labor, but don't really want to do any work at the root of the tree. Don't even want to plant a seed. So now you guys see that we're serious. You see that we have a Secretary of State. You see that we are serious about this thing. Like, it ain't just some random group. I got your attention now. But who do you think I'm really concerned about? I'm concerned about the people that have shown that they're serious. Another example is that we had a lady, I think it's Olivia. Guess what she did? She joined the group and she was like, well, what's this group about? And, it sounds good. Guess what she did? She did her research. She looked through some videos, looked at some posts, got an understanding of what we're doing, where we're going, what we're trying to do. And guess what? She posted her video yesterday telling us about what the Black Wall Street means to her. Now, I'm not doing this message to prompt you to do your video. That's going to be on you. I'm not doing this message to sway you in any way. But our motto is no one left behind. But I've also now learned, even though there's power in numbers, there's really impact with the people that you connect to. And birds of a feather flock together. And our flock is people that are serious about making a difference. Not talking about it, not thinking about it, not trying to ride on the coattails of someone else, not trying to get free information without actually doing anything, not trying to build their business. Oh, another thing, you didn't even read the description, you won't even watch the video, you join the group and immediately you're trying to post about your YouTube stuff or post about your business. That's not how we do business. Like, you haven't given. We're giving every week. We're giving every day. Do you know how much this information costs? Do you know how much doing this would cost if we didn't do it the way that we did it? At least $500 to join. And another $100, $125 a month just to get the information. Neglect. Not valuing a dollar. Not doing your research. These are all things that you have to do if you want to make money, want to make your money make money. And that is our goal. That's where we're at right now. We're getting to a place where we're making our money make money. And if that's not what you're about, please leave. Matter of fact, you don't even have to leave because we got ways around that. But I'm just saying, if that's not where you're at right now, if all you're concerned about is building your business, you're looking out for you, you're asking yourself, what can I get? This is not the group for you. Because we're people that are saying, what can we give? I want to distinguish that. We're people that are saying, what can we give? Prince Dykes gets up at 5 in the morning to give. He gets later. I get up and I'll do these videos and I set up these Monday calls and I set up these Saturday calls to teach people what no one else is going to teach them, what no school in America has taught them, what no college in America has taught them, what your parents haven't taught you, and I'm giving it. So there must be a reason why last year I took $250 and I now have over almost $10,000 in my brokerage account. Do I have your attention now? So at any rate, this is our weekly address, guys. Whatever you take away from it, take away from it. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it what you call it 100. I still got hood in me. It's okay. But this group isn't for everybody. And it's especially not for people who are only looking to see what they can get. If you haven't given anything, you won't even click a like button. You won't even congratulate people when they make a step. You won't even read an article or read the description of our group. You won't even look at a video that we have posted at the top. But then you can respond when we ask you about if you have a business. This is not the group for you. Every group on Facebook, they do the same thing. All you do is see down the page, you see a group of people that's just posting work from home, or this is my business, or this, and this. Or over there over here talking about how, how bad it is in America and how they hate Obama and all these political debates and discussions. All of these things that they're doing is being busy. And while they're being busy, we're being productive. This is ERGJ, the Intelligent Investor, your presiding partner. Whatever you get from this, you get from it. But those that's been riding with us and those that know what we're all about, this is what I say to you and I say to everybody. Let's build.